Hi everybody and welcome back to Hex Token channel. Man, oh man, this new website's looking really cool. So Richard talked about this yesterday. It's now up live. It's got the little price of Hex up the top right there. Very cool. The colors are quite neat and professional but zany at the same time. Very cool. How to buy. It looks very cool. And of course PulseX is in there. Pulsechain. Loving it. So look at that. Future investing is here. Very nice. So Hex price went up. Got all the key stats that you want to look at. Very nice. And the chart, of course, very cool. It started 94 steps, of course, how to get into Hex and stake it. Hex is special, why it's special, and lots of advertising getting out there. Some community-made sites, very cool. Coming soon, Muse storytelling. Lots of cool stuff down the bottom here to get access. Very nice. Of course, how it works. Let's have a quick look at that. How it works, looking pretty good. Security, Hex is special. All that cool stuff. So very cool. What do we got? FAQ. Got all that in there. Any scam, talk about scam is addressed here. Very cool. And lots of other cool links. So very nice site upgrade there. Just that nice refresh looks really cool. Let's get into the results, folks. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell. Let's get into results day 789. Can you believe it? 789 days. So the 29th of January 2022, the price is 17.9 cents after 24 hours, and that's just down 2.7%. Just mulling around in the range at the moment. So you can see that range for the last 10 days in the pricing there. Well, let's have a look at return on investment multiplied from all-time low, 5th of January 2020, and of course 3,172x, and that excludes staking. Let's have a look here. Hey, we got 5.9999, just under 6 Hex per TShare there, and that's the way we went. Otherwise, we're getting over 6 every day with a little bit of penalties to help us get there. TShare price $3,678, about $100 cheaper than yesterday, so good for DCA. TShare rate up 6.6 again today to 20,545. Now let's have a look back the last 10 days. We can see 8 out of the last 10 days the share rate has gone up. That is the power of what's happening here in the Hex fundamentals. And man, oh man, it's getting more expensive to get 1 TShare. You have to get staked longer to get an effective bonus. Maximum is 3,641 days. You get 20% per year, so 200% on the effective. Only way to get more TShares there, folks. So it's changing the game. Average stake length 6.11 is the average length, same as yesterday. And annual percentage yield rate, interest and early in-stake penalties, 38.37%. Very cool. The liquidity in the pool, 136.5 million Hex, pretty similar to yesterday, up 500,000. And of course, liquidity in the pool, 17,348,000 US dollars, and liquidity of ETH 1,450, down 47 from looks of it. Let's have a look at, well, 53, I should say. Let's have a look at the valuations, and 10.83 billion. The market cap, 103.41 billion. The TShare market cap, which is very important, 38.97 billion, and that is down 4,600 TShares today, and that's 10,594,284 TShares. This is a very magical number. So match this TShare number with the people getting these rewards here. That's very powerful. All right, so let's move forward here over to the supply numbers. We've got 638.1 billion total supply, up 44.9 million. So that's a pretty big day of minting today. Typically, the days are much lower. 2 days ago was pretty high. Typically, we've had pretty low inflation minting out there. Circulating supply, 577.6 billion, and that is down 8.6 million. So that's always good when circulating supply is down a bit. Now, circulating supply does include the origin account, so just take that into account, which is, dominates that supply number. Stake supply is 60.5 billion, and that's up 53.6 million. Very cool. Nice to see people staking, and that's what it's designed for. Let's jump past the good accounting numbers and move to the percentage staked, 9.48%, up slightly from yesterday. And of course, payout per Hex to stakers, 63.5 million is what's being paid out. Now, this is all deferred into the future. Only comes out once people have matured their stakes, unstaked. Penalties, 67,641, pretty low. And we almost got 6 Hex per TShare, even with a low penalty like this. So pretty amazing. And that's people keeping to their responsibilities and keeping staked. These previous days, people had early in staked, got some penalties, things like that. So or haven't unstaked. Total holders 415,413, up 333. Stakers up 131 to 77,176. Total stakers up 150 to 98,082, and current holders up 153 to 278,960. Very, very cool numbers. All right. Let us jump over this results for day 7, 8, 9. Let's jump over the real-time price. Here we are in these two yellow, the top and the bottom. This is kind of our trading range, pretty much between 17 cents and 20 cents is pretty much been where we're trading here at the moment. We've obviously been just slowly getting slightly lower lows each day recently. Currently, the price is at 17.6 cents. That's just happened now, so just a little sell-off at the stage, but still in this trading range. Now, we're not quite in February yet, but we were up to the 30th of January, so one more day for January, then we start getting into February, and is this when we're going to start seeing a rise in the price? And of course, we've only got so many days till the end of PulseX, so PulseX running through another 25 days of PulseX sacrifice. And if all goes well with testing, we're going to get Pulsechain testnet 3 in February and get the AMM bot running, obviously the code finished, and things like that. So distribution and it's really the AMM bot code that's probably the most important there. Obviously PulseX is private testing, and we also need that DAO incentive. So looking for that. There's 2 people working on that at the moment in the team. So very, very cool. And then, of course, maybe at the earliest, we might get a Pulsechain launch earliest early March, maybe through to late March there. And, of course, could we get this nice green price rally in anticipation of a launch in March? So we'll see. The launch may also fall over to April, because you know how software is. But at the moment, this is kind of the earliest zone that I see that we could do it if everything goes well with the AMM bot and the incentive DAO. All right, cool. And let us have a look at we've still got the sellers selling more. So sellers controlling, dominating, but we've got the signal line here. We really need the green line to cross over the signal line, so it's got a bit of room to move. So we definitely probably got a couple of days here in the range here. And of course, the RSI got plenty of room to move up if we do have a nice rally in this green candle. So nice. All right, let's jump over to the TShare rate at the moment. So Hex price 17.6 cents and TShare rate 3,626. So definitely cheaper to get a TShare at the moment. And of course, we've got 84.7% in USDC between version 2 and version 3. TShare price just easing off here for quite an extended period, but maybe just a wind up for when we have a nice price rally. This will go pretty high. Obviously, with the TShare rate going up and to the right, with the Hex price recovering, this will be higher than ever when it does move for that rally. Adoption just up and to the right, and this is going to supercharge when we see Pulsechain. We're going to see a massive curve up when Pulsechain happens. It's going to be pretty interesting. Obviously, we'll have Hex on Pulsechain and Hex on ETH, so it's going to be interesting to see those dynamics play out as well. And daily payout per TShare been pretty spectacular over 6, so we're loving it as stakers. We love it. Stake and relax is the way we look at it. Here's our 15-year global stakes. Everybody's stakes are shown here. We're just going to zoom on the next 6 months, as we always do every day. And we're going to jump in here, and we can see that we've got a big candle coming out on the 30th. And then we've got another one coming, or these 2 candles coming out by the 1st of December. At the end of 31st, so by tomorrow, we've got 62,160 TShares coming out. End of February, we've got 332,839. That's a cumulative. That means all the Hex that's staked in here. You can see the TShare, the cumulative, in this little crimson purple line at the back here, rising as Hex is staked, all these Hex candles. We've got a pretty open slather here. I imagine some of this will all get restaked in the future and start breaking up in here. And so we're looking forward to that. This is the only big candle ahead of us. 1 billion here sitting on 9th of May. So expect a launch, Pulsechain to launch in somewhere in here. So we'll see how that goes. Very, very cool. All right, let's get to the Hex whale bot. We had a big whale, had a stake come out. They restaked most of it, about 50 million Hex restaked over different periods. Most of it, most of it a couple of years to 10 years. So that's pretty cool on the whale bot there. So nice. All right, let's jump over to Pulsechain. And Pulsechain, of course, going to be the biggest yield farming in history, biggest airdrop in history. It's going to be the fastest way to mass adoption. Of course, when all those people come over, they'll be on a super fast, super cheap chain that will be identical but superior to Ethereum in virtually every way. So once all those users come over, it will also be superior in that point of view too. So it's going to be pretty amazing as well. Nice. Testnet, of course, running at 3.5 second blocks at the moment, slightly higher than the 3-second target price, target speed. We've got 1.3 million transactions, so it looks like it's up about 70,000 transactions from yesterday's daily report, so that's pretty amazing. Let's jump over to PulseX and refresh this balance, get the latest and greatest. 955.9, so basically 956 million US dollars sacrificed on the ETH chain. We've just ticked over the day, so 23 hours and 30 minutes to go until another 5% increase. So if you want to get it now for today, 10,000 points per $2.79 is the base rate. And of course, the volume multiplier applies as well. So there's just two factors to your PulseX sacrifice. We're obviously slowly creeping up here. So starting about to get into this $3-4 range, it's really going to start getting more expensive as we get up to there, particularly. So $10, 10,000 points for $2.79, still pretty reasonable deal. That would mean the price of PulseX would be 0.000279, excluding the volume multiplier. So it gives you an idea of where that might go. All right, so cool. And let's go over to the pulsex.info site. This is where you can sacrifice. Just follow the instructions and you'll be perfectly fine. Most people sacrificing on Ethereum or Ethereum compatible chains, sacrificing to the same address, this one here. Very cool. All right, so let's jump over to PulseX leads and get the latest and greatest. We have obviously crossed over 1 billion. We talked about that in, I think, yesterday's party. We're up to 1,918,000. That's a pretty good day in the office, and well over 17 trillion PulseX points, excluding the Origin account, which we're expecting to sacrifice at the end. So cool. We've got still got 7 wallets over 10 million. And we've got 122,484 wallets in total at the moment. And of course, my favorite number is the Hex number. That is now at 354 million US dollars sacrificed down here. And that's 2,166 million Hex. Of course, that's going to be off the market on ETH and off the market on Pulsechain as the sacrifice wallet expected to act similar to the Origin account. So very cool. Finally, don't forget to get your referral link for liquid loans. Sacrifices coming up anytime now. You can feel free to use the link in my link in the video description and get your referral link for that. That's going to be pretty cool. Extra 5% bonus is pretty good for you and the repeat person you refer. And if you get over 10 people, you can also get 10% of your own sacrifice amount. Everyone must sacrifice at least a minimum $500 though to make those referral bonuses qualify. Hope you guys enjoy that. Catch me for today's PulseX live show in a couple of hours' time. I look forward to it. I'm going to do a bit of gardening before then, so I'll be rearing to go for the PulseX live show. All right, subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Getter and on Odyssey if you like as well. All right, bye for now.